the edge of a coastal village, perched high above the dwellings, on the brink of a crumbling cliff, sat a lighthouse which was enveloped by mist. Although the lighthouse was isolated, it still kept watch over the whole village. Crash! The roaring sea threw itself onto the craggy rocks. Meanwhile, the villagers partied through the night. They all cheered in time with the light. The air reverberated with the sound of laughter. The lighthouse keeper, a solitary figure, was hard at work writing up his vital documents. On the outside he looked diligent and hard-working, however on the inside he was envious as he wasn't invited to the party. The lighthouse keeper soon became frustrated by the noise and slammed the window shut. A gust of wind blew the window open and extinguished the candle. It was pitch black. Walking up the stairs he used his hands as his eyes. It was then he realised the lighthouse's light had been turned off. The lighthouse keeper was surrounded by fear. Meanwhile, the villagers were becoming worried. "What's happened?" yelled a villager. "The whole village's lights are out, and the lighthouse," cried a trembling voice. The lighthouse keeper reached the top of the spiral staircase and ran to the light. He opened it and investigated inside. He then took the light off the stand and carefully stepped back. Although he was cautious, he was oblivious to the fact that his toolbox was behind him. He tripped over the toolbox and the light smashed into smithereens. Just then he heard a ship's horn. The noise was coming closer and closer. The lighthouse keeper raced down the stairs and pushed open the door. To his surprise, all of the villagers each had a lantern and were trailing up the path. It was like a ribbon of light on a meandering pathway. He was relieved. Proud and united, the villagers surrounded the lighthouse. The lighthouse's light looked like tinsel had been draped from the building. After a while, they heard the ship's horn signalling that they had avoided the rocks. "Thank you," said the lighthouse keeper. "You saved the ship from crashing." The villager replied, "You're welcome. You can always rely on us." All was well in the village, and the lighthouse keeper realised that the villagers did care about him.